Sweet. I think we are in. Let's double check and make sure that I am live on Twitch and that it's coming in good and I don't sound like a robot. Is there any multi-feedback there? I think it's got the in-house monitoring on, but we're going to get this worked out. Trust me. Let's look at the old universal controller here. Let's see if it will add anything to us here. Can we change what it sounds like? Absolutely, we can. So we are good to go. We are golden. We are a golden goose. All right, guys. So this is what's going to happen through this test run. Thank you guys for coming in and being here. We are going to be running on Streamlabs this week. We're going to be running on twitch.tv/rabidbeaver for the Wrestle Talk. That's what's going to be happening. We're also going to be running on going to try to get it on Facebook Live if it will go to Facebook Live. I did click the button and link the account, but I don't know if it's there because it's not showing up that it's on yet. But before we get there, let's test out the video and make sure that there's no bugs in the video, and then we'll just get going from that point in time forward. Okay, guys? So let's switch the scene here. All right, let's go over here to this thingamajigger bobber doodle. Let's see if it will play and hold something. Is there any audio on the video feed that's coming through? There's no audio on it. Okay, excellent. So I will get that worked out. Give me just a second to get that. Oh no, it's doing it with the screen captures here too. Shoot. Oh no, it's doing it with the screen captures here too. Shoot. Oh no, it's doing it with the screen captures here too. Shoot. Oh no, it's doing it with the screen captures here too. Shoot. Oh no, it's doing it with the screen captures here too. Shoot. Oh no, it's doing it with the screen captures here too. Let's see if that offset it and worked it out. Let's see if that offset it and worked it out. Let's see if that offset it and worked it out. Let's see if that offset it and worked it out. Maybe turning it down will help. Maybe turning it down will help. Maybe turning it down will help. Maybe that. Maybe that. Maybe that. Maybe that. See if down mixing it will help. 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 I see you, buddy. I'm going to take you here in just a second. Just give me a second, okay? I see you, buddy. I'm going to take you here in just a second. Just give me a second, okay? I see you, buddy. I'm going to take you here in just a second. Just give me a second, okay? I see you, buddy. I'm going to take you here in just a second. Just give me a second. Okay, I don't know what to do because under the global settings, it seems like it's good. Streaming track 1. The Revelator track is fine. The sample track's fine. Mono is fine. See if we're turning it there, if that makes a difference. Let me get back into my global settings and we'll see. Settings and we'll see. Settings and we'll see. No, it's still racking up. 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 Let's try it using Revelator Mix A. 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 Let's try it on that and see if it's still going to rack up. Let's try it on that and see if it's still going to rack up. Let's try it on that and see if it's still going to rack up. Let's try it on that and see. Let's try it here and see if it'll still do it. Let's try it here and see if it'll still do it. Let's try it here and see if it'll still do it. Let's try it here and see if it'll still do it. All right, I'm trying to change all my effects here. All right, I'm trying to change all my effects here. All right, I'm trying to change all my effects here. All right, I'm trying to change all my effects here. We're trying not to play the feedback if I can get it there. We're trying not to play the feedback if I can get it there. We're trying not to play the feedback if I can get it there. We're trying not to play the feedback if I can get it there. Okay, so it can't be under display and it can't be under that. It has to be. Okay, so it can't be under display. And let's see if it's looping. It has to be. Okay, so it can't be under display. And let's see if it's looping. It has to be. Okay, so it can't be under display. Let's see if it's looping. Let's drop it down to 40 hertz. Let's drop it down to 40 hertz. Drop it down to 40 hertz. Let's change how the monitor blends too. Let's change how the monitor blends too. Let's change how the monitor blends too. Still gonna loop, man. Change how the monitor blends too. Still gonna loop, man. Still gonna loop, man. Still gonna loop, man. Let me see if I can open up Studio 1.6 and see if I. Let me turn the effects monitor off here. Let's see if that changes it with the monitor. Effects monitor off here. Let's see if that changes it with the monitor. Effects monitor off here. Let's see if that changes it with the monitor. Effects monitor off here. Let's see if that changes it with the monitor. Now I've got the sample size down right. Now I've got the now I've got the Okay. 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 Change that to a monoline and see what happens. Change that to a monoline and see what happens. Change that to a monoline and see what happens. Turn it off. Change that to a monoline and see what happens. Turn it off. Turn it off. Maybe mono playback. Maybe mono playback. Maybe mono playback. Maybe mono playback. Go into my preferences. Come on, dude. 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 If it keeps looping like this, I'm going to have to stop this one too because I can't handle the loop back in it. If it keeps looping like this, I'm going to have. So that's just it, is I'm looking for the loop back. So let me flip over to my Revelator so you can see that. Whenever I'm talking, it's going to give me a little thing, but it's going to loop back too. Let's turn the limiter on high. Man, that sounds way different. Let's put it back on moderate here. Put a little bit of moderate gate on it. Put some high compression on this mic to get it to sound decent. I definitely want that boost for vintage. Let's do a little bit of moderate and see how it works there. 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 So, all right, so I'm showing it. There we go. I can hear it now. All right, so I'm showing it. There we go. I can hear it now. All right, so I'm showing it. There we go. I can hear it now. All right, so I'm showing it. There we go. I can hear it now. Let's hear the solo. See if I hit solo, if it'll change that reverb on it. Let's hear the solo. See if I hit solo, if it'll change that reverb on it. Let's hear the solo. See if I hit solo, if it'll change that reverb on it. Let's hear the solo. See if I hit solo, if it'll change that reverb on it. Let's hear the solo. See if I hit solo, if it'll change that reverb on it. All right, pop-up Streamlabs. All right, pop-up Streamlabs. All right, pop-up Streamlabs. All right, pop-up Streamlabs. Let's turn the loop off of this. Let's turn the loop off of this. Let's turn the loop. Nope. Let's try that. Let's add 4 and 5. Put 1 back in there and see if it loops. Put 1 back in there and see if it loops. Put 1 back in there and see if it loops. Track number 1 is the one that's looping here. All right, let's try to put number 6 on there and see. There is a little feedback on number 6, but it's nowhere near what's coming out there. And the only way to test this is to go back into the other page and see if I can get it to load up for you guys. So give me just a second. Guys, is it coming through on your end? Can you hear anything? See, it sounds perfect on my end, but I don't know if you're catching it or not. The loop back you're hearing is from my headphones. My headphones are up too loud. Let me turn them down and it'll stop that crap. Awesome. 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 All right. All right. Let's head over to Facebook because that was the first place that I told it to go to. I'm going to block that down. We're going to look over here and see if the old Facebook Live is working. Howdy, people. Oh, yeah, that's a million times better on Facebook. So, let's see if I have feedback from the volume here. Okay, you guys can barely hear it. Let me turn that screen capture up. So that sounds like it's screaming in my headphones, but it may not be. Did I lose sound on the video? Does the sound not working on the video? I'm sure my mic's working fine, but the video sound whenever I play something live through that screen capture. All right, let's see if it loops back with the screen capture one on now. All right, let's see if it loops back with the screen capture one on now. All right, let's see if it loops back with the screen capture one on now. All right, let's see if it loops back with the screen capture one on now. All right, let's see if it loops back with the screen capture one on now. All right, let's see if it loops back with the screen capture one on now. All right, let's see if it loops back with the screen capture one on now. All right, let's see if it loops back with the screen capture one on now. All right, let's see if it loops back with the screen capture one on now. All right, let's see if it loops back with the screen capture one on now. All right, let's see if it loops back with the screen capture one on now. All right, let's see if it loops back with the screen capture one on now. All right, let's see if it loops back with the screen capture one on now. Let's see if it loops back with the screen capture one on now.
And I've been trying to push them off.
Let's see
Now that it is time.
loop back.
I've been trying to push them off. Now that it is right now.
Loop back.
I've been trying to push them off. Now that it is right now.
Loop back.
I've been trying to push them off. Now that it is right now.
Loop back.
I've And no announcements. And no announcements. And no announcements.
Nah, it's still looping, dude. I don't know how to get that loop to stop, though.
And no announcements.
Nah, it's still looping, dude. I don't know how to get that loop to stop, though.
And no announcements.
Nah, it's still looping, dude. I don't know how to get that loop to stop, though.
And no announcements.
Nah, it's still looping, dude. I don't know how to get that loop to stop, though.
And no.
You're hearing Mr. Fluffy in the background. He wants to go for a WALK, but I'm trying to keep from doing that until I get this fixed. See if that's a little bit better. Is it reverbing a little bit bad there? 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 Let's see if we change the stream, what happens. Is it reverbing a little bit bad there? Let's see if we change the stream, what happens. Is it reverbing a little bit bad there? Let's see if we change the stream, what happens. Is it reverbing a little bit bad there? What about here? Let's see if we change the stream, what happens. Is it reverbing a little bit bad there? What about here? Let's see if we change the stream, what happens. Is it reverbing a little bit bad there? What about here? Let's see if we change the stream, what happens. Is it reverbing a little bit bad there? What about here? Let's see if we change the stream, what happens. Is it reverbing a little bit bad there? What about here? Let's see if we change the stream, what happens. Is it reverbing a little bit bad there? What about here? Let's see if we change the stream, what happens. Is it reverbing a little bit bad there? What about here? Let's see if we change the stream, what happens. Is it reverbing a little bit bad there? What about here? Let's see if we change the stream, what happens. Is it reverbing? Let's try monitoring and muting it and see what happens. Let's try monitoring the output and see what happens. Let's try monitoring the output and see what happens. Let's try monitoring the output and see what happens. All right, let's see if that kind of fixed a little bit of this. Let's get some volume here. It's acted like it did, but I can't really tell. I need somebody to work on that and see if that video is coming through. Move that to the Revelator and see. Echo. Echo. Now it's catching it when I monitor it now.
You see, the Reject has been all over. So many different shows, so many different opponents, and so many different towns. But despite all of the difference, the only thing that remains the same is that when the Reject comes to town, heads spin and bodies drop. The same is that when the Reject comes to town, heads spin and bodies drop. The same is that when the Reject comes to town, heads spin and bodies drop. The same is that when the Reject comes to town, heads spin and bodies drop. But ever since I've gained Championship One Wrestling, there's been something special that feels unique here at C1W. I couldn't figure it out. It feels unique here at C1W. I couldn't figure it out. It feels unique here at C1W. I couldn't figure it out. It feels unique here.
Test our monitor and output only. See, it's reverbing on that. Let's turn the monitor off and see how it does. Let's change that to the Revelator. Oh, yeah, that's a big thing. Let's disable that. Okay, so it changed my in game too. This is the one that everybody should be getting sound on for sure. So I've got sound on the just chatting screen. All right, do I have sound now with this? Do I have sound here? Let's see if that changes everything for it. We've got to do the audio input capture. I may have blocked. Let's see if that changes everything for it. We've got to do the audio input capture. I may have blocked. Let's see if that changes everything for it. We've got to do the audio input capture. I may have blocked. Let's see if that changes everything for it. We've got to do the audio input capture. I may have blocked. Let's see if that changes everything for it. We've got to do the audio input capture. I may have blocked. Let's see if that changes everything for it. We've got to do the audio input capture. I may have blocked. Let's see if that changes everything for it. We've got to do the audio input capture. I may have blocked. Let's see if that changes everything for. All right, does that change it a little bit? See if it changes it by default. See if it changes it with the Revelator. StreamX A. StreamX A. StreamX B. StreamX A. Let's put the Mac microphone on it. Microsoft Team Audio. Or just disabled. Team sounded better there. Put it on default again and see how it does. All right. Let's see what it sounds like with Teams. 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 I guess changing it over changed it out. But you're not getting any screen capture now. I guess that's why default was really bad on it. But changing it over here did change it a little bit. We turned the monitoring off on it. Let's turn the monitor off here and see how it sounds now. Let's turn the monitor off here and see how it sounds now. Let's turn the monitor off here and see how it sounds now. Let's turn the monitor off here and see how it sounds now. Let's turn the monitor off here and see how it sounds now. Let's put them in mono. Okay, we're going to go down to a smaller screen here and see if we can make this injustice work out for us. If I turn that off, though, I don't have the echo. See, in the desktop audio as well. But if I let it go back, it's going to reverb a little bit. Let me mute this channel and see if I can hear myself play back now. No, nothing on the playback there. Turn the screen capture on and see if it'll play back in screen capture. All right, so screen capture's back on. Let's see if it plays in screen capture now. Sweet. Okay, we're working it out. We're getting some kinks worked out here. Let's play a little bit of audio from this match again. Let's get some music going and play the music here for him. All right, there's a little bit of an echo on his line. So that's where I'm a little bit confused here. Look. See if I turn it down, if there's an echo on his line still. It should be through the loop back era here is what it should be. And it should be playing directly through the loop back. Let's turn the blend up and see what that does. See if that drops the echo in the background. So it still has just a hair of an echo, but I can't hear myself in my headphones now with the blend up. Let's see if I turn the phones up directly, about right there-ish. Let's turn my gain down. Maybe my mic needs to be a little bit louder, but I'm not use that fader on it. I'm going to change it to 40 hertz too, because that's what I wanted to broadcast in to begin with. Yeah, guys, I still think that I've got some issues here going on this playback. All right, so I'm going to mute it on screen and see if it plays back still. Okay, I got nothing that time. So as you see, I got nothing coming through. So does it sound good on your end out there in the real world? So the screen capture is where all my echo and delay and everything is coming from. We're just going to add a generic noise gate on this so that it can kind of catch some of it. There's going to be nothing visual in the background on it, but it's going to have a little bit on it whenever I release it. Oh, yeah, that's a little bit better. We'll throw some more filters on it just in case. I do want a little bit of compression, but I want it to be with just enough attack on it. So let's give it a little bit of 70. Let's get some output release. Right around here. Let's close that out and see what that sounds like down with the compression on it. All right, let's go into the opening again. Let's get some more music here. Is it too low on your end? Guys, just let me know. Just come in and let me know. Appreciate each of y'all being here. Is there no volume on your end whenever it's popping through? I mean, just let me know if there's no volume from the video. Sounds good. So is it sounding good on the mic or on the video, Harold? So I'm going to put a little chat box on this screen so you guys can see what's going on here. Oh, I might have already had one up. I did. Don't need two of them. All right, so the video sounds good too. The video coming through sounds good. So if I press play, so you're hearing the music from the video. It sounds excellent. Does it need anything? I'm putting compression and stuff on it so that I can. I'm putting all the compression and stuff on it so I can know what to filter and what to not to filter. All right. So I've got that section worked out. It sounds like it's coming through on your screen. But it does not sound like it's coming through at all for me. So let me get doubles here. Let me see if I can get it to come through on Facebook. See if Facebook will pop up for me. It's going to be a mess on my end. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Just forgive me as I go. So this is just checking to make sure that the audio is working on each stream. So there's a little bit of a delay. There's about a 2.5 second delay in between Twitch and Facebook. Let's check and see if Streamlabs, if I've got it up on Streamlabs as well. So it'll do the same thing. Uh-oh, what happened here? Oh, yeah. It looks like I'm up and running. We've got to hit the start watching button there. Sweet. Got my little Wrestle Talk merch and everything up here. So you can click on that if you want, but that's this is my page here with Streamlabs. It's streamlabs.com/rabidbeaver/merch. Or /rabidbeaver/home for this one, where you got everything, and it's got a chat box on the opposite side for me. Of course, you got my Wrestle Talk stuff that's here as well. Got my TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, got all of it linked. So if you get there, just in case you guys want to view it, I'm going to be muting the screens to make it a little bit easier for me to focus because I've got 3 different ones coming through. So it looks like it's coming out live and it looks like it's going good, but this will be really neat. I don't know if Stream Elements is up. Let's find out. .com/rabidbeaver. Oh. Nope. So that did not log me into Stream Elements. No, I didn't add nothing to it. So I've got to get it up. I've got to get Stream Elements side of it up and running through the OBS. Da, 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 da. This is gonna be fun. Got some sponsorships waiting. Look at this. I can make some extra money on the side here. Who'd have thunk? So Call of Dragons is paying out $190 if you can get more than 10 people to sign up for it. Ant Legion for the Swarm, $300. Sea of Conquest, $255. Sea of Conquest is done on a subscriber base. Puzzles and Survival is done on a survival base. It's $440 max payout, and that would be you getting more than 100 people to sign up for it. Gensha Impact is for more than 100 people to sign up for $290. Misty Continent, the Cursed Island, looks like they're doing 10 people to sign up, and it's based on your goal throughout a pay period or a quarter. So that one's $240 for a quarter that you could get paid out. Star Trek Fleet Command, pardon my language, is paying out $300 right now, and it looks like that's it. Now they're not doing regular sponsorships available as of yet, but soon they shall. So let's see. Okay, I've already got the chat bot set up. I don't know why I clicked that. Yeah, it's still showing that I'm offline on it. So I'm going to have to figure out how to get my stream elements up. I may have to. No, that's right. That's all right. Okay, I may have to link it when I get offline and link it back up. What's up? Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you coming in. I'm just testing out my audio to make sure everything's working and working good. Trying to do the screen capture, so it's going to sound like I'm double talking here if I unmute this, but that's what I'm going to do. I want to make sure that it's working correctly. I'm relying on your feedback, so if you guys come into either the Twitch stream here, I've got a chat box set up on the Twitch side. If you chat with me, I can go over here on my opposite page that we did the screen capture with. And I can see through the multi-stream chat, like Harold was chatting with me on Facebook, or I can see through the Twitch chat directly where everybody comes in and they can see. Now, Stream Elements is linked to my Twitch, so it's showing that I'm online on Twitch, but it's just not showing that I'm online on Stream Elements. So I'm trying to get that linked back in as well. And my multi-stream is read only, so it'll pop up here. So you should be able to read it, but it's not popping up on the screen in the chat box. So I've got to get that set up to do multi-stream as well. I need to get Botrix on the case. So that's how we'll get that going, is Botrix will connect to everybody and everybody will be able to connect it yet. Botrix is actually up and running, but I need to put it through on the lab so that it'll come directly in. Just some extra exponential stuff there. But yeah, I've got the old Streamlabs who's working here. I'm trying to get everything worked out on Streamlabs so that we have a good broadcast this week, and I'm hoping that it works great. If my audio is off on the video, I please just need somebody to tell me that the audio is not working on the video so I can get it fixed. But yeah, we're doing some good stuff here. I've been having a lot of problems out of the audio input and output, both direct through regular Stream Elements, or sorry, OBS through Stream Elements OBS, regular OBS, and now this one. So I don't know if when I took my computer off that it switched everything out, or when they updated the software, if it switched everything out. So that's what I'm trying to figure out is how to get my sound working back and sounding good without it being a complete mishap and mess up. So I've got a lot of stuff going on. I know I got this nice little background behind me. I've got a little reverb in the room. It's natural reverb from the room. I've got some stuff going up in about 2 weeks to cut down on some of that, but we're working right now just to make sure that we've got the stream working. We're doing a little bit of a podcast. Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate you guys being here on Twitch. Thank you guys for coming in and being a part of this with me. Just trying to get my stream up and trying to get it working and working properly. And as I said, as you see, I'm switching in between, my settings on this this page so that you can catch it. So I got Twitch directly up on two different things through Streamlabs and through that, and I'm just trying to make sure that it's working good. Facebook is coming in live as well. So thank you guys for those of you that joined in on Facebook. I do still need to test some video out and make sure that it's coming in on your end because it's looping on my end. And I just need to make sure that it's not just my end that's looping on it. So I'm not hearing it twice, so to speak. It'll only come through once and we won't have to worry about it. And the audio will monitor itself at that point if I can do that, if I can just put it on the default device and get it to monitor itself and keep it up. So we're also needing to change some of the compression settings and the slap echo and all that good stuff that's here. Sorry about that. Let me get over here to my gate and we'll change this out just a little bit. We'll put a little bit of higher end arc on it right around in there. We'll change our threshold and our release just a little bit. And then for the voice, let's turn the voice on. Okay, so that's the doubler. Let's get the doubler down. Let's turn our lows down just a hair. Let's keep the wet dry down. My compression looks good. My compression looks really good. And my gate, it could probably come down a little bit. I could turn my high pass filter on up just a little bit more. Let's get just a little bit more audio out of that high pass filter and see how that sounds on the stream. Let me get back into this here. See what it's going to do here. Okay, that sounds great. That actually sounds wonderful with that high pass filter turned up. Good. Excellent. So it's looping back just fine. But guys, don't forget, I am on the other stations. I'm on Facebook. I'm also on Twitch. I'm on YouTube. I'm out there on Streamlabs. I'm out there on Stream Elements. I'm on Twitter. I'm on all of it. So you guys can follow me directly. I have buttons that are up here directly. I don't know if they're clickable for you all, but I will see if we can get some widgets set up so I can just add into it. Had some widgets a couple weeks ago, and I don't know if I messed them up or not. Sorry, this is one of my friends is writing me. So I'm trying to like I said, I'm trying to get it to work out to where I can get the audio fixed on both sides. So I've found a couple bugs in both of them, and I'm working on getting them both situated out and situated through. Like with the playback here, if I turn my screen capture audio on here, let me get the visuals here locked up. All right, so if I turn my screen capture audio on here, whenever it loops back to you guys, like if I turn the volume on here, it'll be looping back twice. So if you guys are hearing double, you need to let me know so I can fix it. That's all I'm waiting on. So on my end, like I said, with the screen capture, because I've got it direct, whatever's coming in through here, it's looping directly back. Okay, so it's looping directly at just one. Brian, while you're here, I'm going to put video on that has some audio. Let me know if it's looping back as well. So is this looping back? Can you hear it? Am I too loud? Is it too soft? Or is the music too loud? So that's a little snippet I'm going to give. I just need some feedback there to know if it's too loud or too soft or whatever. You didn't hear any of the volume from the video that was played? Volume's all the way up. So okay, let me change the properties on it and turn the monitoring off. All right, if this time goes loud, let's try it one more time. If this time goes loud, let's try it one more time. If this time goes loud, let's try it one more time. If this time goes loud, let's try it one more time. If this time goes loud, let's try it one more time. If this time goes loud, let's try it one more time. If this time goes loud, let's try it one more time. If this time goes loud, let's try it one more time. If this time goes loud, let's try it one more time. If this time goes loud, let's try it one more time. If this time goes loud, let's try it one more time. If this time goes loud, let's try it one more time. If this time goes loud, let's try it one more time. If this time goes loud, let's try it one more time. If All right. Did that one just continuously loop? Did you continue to hear it and continue to hear it? Yeah, it's a continuous loop. That's what I'm trying to get out of, is the continuous loop on that. That continuous loop crap is driving me nuts. And so if I down mix it to mono, 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 yeah, it's starting to continuously loop again. So I've got to figure out how to get the loop. Yeah, it's starting to continuously loop again. So I've got to figure. Let's take it off track 1 and see if we take the monitoring off. If it will loop. Or if you'll hear anything. You may not hear anything because it's not on track loom. I can't even pick it up now. All right, let's see if it's just going to do it on stream 1. All right, let's see if it's just going to do it on stream 1. All right, let's see if it's just going to do it on stream 1. All right, let's see if it's just going to do it on stream 1. All right, let's see if it's just going to do it on stream 1. All right, let's see if it's just going to do it on stream 1. All right, let's see if it's just going to do it on stream 1. All right, let's see if it's just going to do it on stream 1. All right, let's see if it's just going to do it on stream 1. All right, let's see if it's just going to do it on stream 1. All right, let's see if it's just going to do it on stream 1. All right, let's see if it's just going to do it on stream 1. All right, let's see if it's just going to do it on stream 1. All right, let's see if it's just going to do it on stream 1. All right, let's see if it's just going to do it on stream 1. All right, let's see if it's just going to do it on stream 1. All right, let's see if it's just going to do it on stream 1. All right, let's see if it's just going to do it on stream 1. All right, let's see if it's just going to do it on stream 1. All right, let's see if it's just going to do it on stream 1. All right, so there's no sound on my mouth either. It's not coming through at all. All right, so there's no sound on my mouth either. It's not coming through at all. All right, so there's no sound on my mouth either. It's not coming through at all. We're going to change that to default. All right, so there's no sound on my mouth either. It's not coming through at all. We're going to change that to default. All right, so there's no sound on my mouth either. It's not coming through at all. We're going to change that to default. All right, so there's no sound on my mouth either. It's not coming through at all. We're going to change that to default. All right, so there's no sound on my mouth either. It's not coming through at all. We're going to change that to default. All right, so there's no sound on my mouth either. It's not coming through at all.